Well, I just came up to use the pit toilet this morning and someone fixed it. So here goes nothing. Hey buddy, going to the water? Let's head down to the water.
Let's hope he's not taking the trail.
I know, like last time. Oh.
Either way. That's it, Bear. Go to the water.
Keep going, buddy.
Go get a drink. Wah, wah.
We were in Grand Teton backpacking, and it was like a huge area of blowdown, and the bear just was like for 15 minutes walking in front of us on the trail.
Well, this is the first bear I've seen on the island.
Oh, cool.
And I'm really glad that you're here.
I've always thought I'm not alone in my
Good morning. Welcome to day 6, September 2nd. You can see that little bear in the background. Our first bear in the Sierras. Sarah spotted him. He just crossed the trail. He's going down to the water, doing bear things. So, pretty cool. Hey, bear.
Hey, bear. I'm your mama. Oh, you're so cute. Yep, go up in the woods. Keep going, though, buddy. .2.
Let's do it.
It's early. So this little big rattlesnake was just going across the trail, and thankfully I saw him slithering up. I don't want to get near him. Keep going, little buddy.
Hello from Sphinx Junction. We just did a bunch of climbing. Basically went down one side of the river and then went back up the other from Lower Paradise. And then Rhodes End, like near the Rhodes End trailhead in the Sequoia National Forest. So we're at like 6,300 feet now. This is like an established campsite. It's the first place you can camp, basically from where we left.
But
Yeah, but it's noon, and we'd rather like have a little more privacy tonight since we had neighbors last night. Although the neighbors were pretty quiet and it was fine. But if we can have it, it's still early. This trail to the next like big established campsite is like 3.5 miles to a meadow, Junction Meadow. So we're going to start looking for campsites. This trail pretty much follows the water the whole way. There's some feeder creeks that are going to come in like in 2 miles from now. So we're pretty confident we'll be able to find somewhere to camp. And maybe even the bugs are just, they're like the little gnats. They don't bite. They just like fly around your face. They're a little bit annoying. So if we can be like close to water, that way if we have to hang in the tent, at least it'll be like cool and comfortable and shady. So yeah, that was just a big climb we did and feel pretty good. Day one, it would have been a lot worse, that climb.
yeah.
But today wasn't too bad. And we only saw one couple of backpackers coming down from this way. So I guess a lot of people also do this loop. They start at Rhodes End.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like this will
I
be
would say most people start at Rhodes End.
Oh, as opposed to Kearsarge?
Yep. And then they go the
Okay.
opposite way that we're going.
Oh, they go the opposite way. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So we'll see who we bump into.
Yep.
But yeah, so of course, so based on that, most of the people we're seeing are going to be heading towards us and not coming behind us.
Granted, we didn't see that many people going up on the other side, but we saw some.
We saw some. So that's
Today's been the day of wildlife.
Yeah,
as you know.
you've seen the videos. First, we had the solo bear.
Yep.
Then we had the surprisingly small mama bear, and then the two cute little cubs. Hopefully they turned out in the video, but they were already, we wanted to give them plenty of room. Like mama bear knew we were there, and even though the cubs were behind her, she did not seem concerned at all with us. So we just gave, and we had heard there were two cubs, so we just waited, and then little cubs came crashing through the woods. That was cool. Sarah got a rattlesnake on going up the switchbacks, which is kind of surprising it was there. So yeah, we're in rattlesnake country, and we even heard, I don't think you had the video.
I didn't have the video on, but as we were walking
Yeah,
by,
it's a very loud rattle.
I was like,
I feel like we saw one other thing.
the gray squirrel.
No.
Oh, deer this morning at the campsite.
Yep, deer. And I also feel like there was something else, but maybe I can't remember. It's on the video, so it's, if we saw it, it's on the video. Well, that's it, and hopefully we'll be checking in at a pretty sweet campsite. Day 6, Friday, September 2nd. We have found a really cool little campsite. We have a tent set up. We felt like a couple of drops, so just in case it starts raining. Just hydrating right now. We were really sweaty today, and I think we're around 8,600 feet, 6,800 feet, I forget. No, probably closer to 6,800. I don't know.
I can check.
Yeah, Sarah can check. But we've got this cool creek over here. Okay, so 67. So, and we're gonna just, the rest of tomorrow, we just decided, because initially we thought we might go to Charlotte Lake, but we've been there twice already, 2 different trips, and it's fine, but we want to check something else out. So we're going to go to East Lake. It's like 2.5 miles off of the trail we're on, so it'll be like a 7 or 8 mile day tomorrow, but then we'll stay there for 2 days and do some exploring like we did in 60 Lakes Basin, and that sets us up for our last day here, day 9, to either be right below Kearsarge Pass or go over Kearsarge Pass. And then we have a hotel in Bishop on day 10, and we're not going to probably be able to get an early check-in, so there's no rush to get out of here on day 10. So that's the plan right now. I don't want to jinx it, but we're really not getting bugged right now, not really buggy. We're definitely going to have privacy tonight. No one else is going to camp here. There's like these little secluded campsites scattered all along this 6 miles of trail. So we passed one, it was occupied, just the second one we came to. So it's perfect. We're gonna relax, have some snacks, have some wine for Sarah. I've got a beer in the cold river, so it'll chill up nicely. And just take it easy and have, hopefully, we're gonna be climbing the rest of the trip until we get over Kearsarge Pass. But it'll be a lower mileage day. It'll be a little, we're not gonna have the steep climbs. It'll be gradual climbing on the trail. So that's it for now, and we'll probably check in later. So one thing that happens when you're in the backcountry is you gotta dig a cat hole, and you want to make sure you're far enough away from the water and away from the trail. So I'm kind of in the middle of between the trail and the water and digging a hole. And obviously, you know, you take care of business, and you pack out your toilet paper. You don't leave it in there because the animals will get it and tear it up and just make a mess. So this is the non-glamorous part of being out here for 9 nights, but it's what you got to do. So it's always nice when you can dig a nice cat hole, and this one is pretty good. So that's that.
So we've been hanging out for the afternoon, but I realized I haven't given you a sock update recently. So this is the second sock, and I'm just started working on the heel. So we'll see how much I get through this trip. We have a rest day coming up, which will be nice in a couple of shorter days. So maybe I'll be pretty much finished, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted. This guy was right outside our tent. I didn't even notice. Brian and I were just talking, and the next thing I know, he's like, look! Definitely gotta keep our food secure tonight. Now he's walking down the trail.
Well, you just saw the video. Sarah got one and I got one. This is the evening of day 6, September 2nd. We're at a nice little remote campsite. Off what trail are we on right now? Bubbs Creek, maybe? I think we're on Bubbs Creek Trail. We're in between Sphinx Junction and
Junction.
Junction Meadow. And
Which
we're right,
we avoided Junction Meadow because a lot of people tend to camp there, and so there's usually lots of
same thing with
bears.
Sphinx Junction, and just the noise of other
Noise
humans.
of other people. But,
Okay, so this is night 6, and you just saw the video. This is bear number 5 just for today. We saw the one in the morning by itself, the adolescent black bear.
And there was a woman like hiking right behind us, and it was her first bear, and she was just about to finish the loop, and she was happy we were with her.
Yeah, people are so afraid of bears. So then after that, we saw the mama bear who didn't look like a mama. She was kind of
Tiny,
small,
I thought,
and her
but-
2 cute little cubs. And so we thought, oh wow, this big bear day, awesome. And we were just sitting in a tent now, going over not so much this trip on the map, but
just looking
like where
at-
we're going to go for the next time in the Sierras, because we've kind of, I think we've played this loop out. And where else we can explore, like the what was it called, the Great Divide, like that whole area in the Kern River, just like
Kern
areas,
Canyon.
Kern Canyon, like stuff near here but a little more out of the way. So we're like looking at that, and I just happened to, I'm looking at the map, and something caught the corner of my eye, and literally not even, I'd say less than 15 feet from our tent, a black bear just walking on by. So you saw the video Sarah took from the tent, and I got out and just followed it for a little bit, and it went up the trail, and it's just foraging
doing bear things.
along the trail, doing bear things. So that's, I think that's a record for bear sightings in one day.
Yep.
So there you go, Bear Central. And we're probably going to be cooking dinner soon. It's been nice. It's been overcast most of the day, so it hasn't been, we tried to pick a shady spot anyway, but it's been pretty nice with not,
It's been like hot, and with all our climbing.
yeah, no direct sun. Like we were sweating the most today,
Oh,
but now it's like nice and cool and comfortable, and it's getting a little later in the evening. The sun will go down soon, so keep our eyes open. You know, obviously this is a hardened campsite, so I'm sure the bears know
yeah.
that there could be food here, but the bear was really chill, didn't even
It
look at
didn't
our bear
care about
canisters, didn't care about us, just was making
Moseying
its way.
through.
And like they usually do, it did get back on the trail and was using the trail, and then it kind of, there's a rocky hilly section, and it started going up that way off trail. So pretty cool.